beating the piss out of the Toronto Maple Leafs 7-1 with no lineup.
Yeah.
No lineup. Not even. That was the game we didn't have Jeff Carter either, right?
Yes.
Down all three centers. We thought Teddy Blueger was going to be the 1C. They gave it to Erod. Still, he scored. That was back when he was automatic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, looking down our 7-goal scores, Drew O'Connor, Mike Madsen, Jason Zucker. How about that? Drew O'Connor again. Marcus Pettersson. I think that's his only goal this year. It is his only goal this year. And Brian Boyle.
Mm-hmm.
And then Evan Rodriguez. Against a fully healthy Toronto Maple Leafs team who has, that was what, our 5th game of the season. Both of our teams' fifth or 6th game of the season had so much to prove. Those Leafs had so much to, and they lost to the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins.
Mm-hmm.
Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, and Morgan Riley, and John Tavares, and Jack Campbell, and then Peter Mrazek. I think
he was their backup at that point. Yeah.
Nope, it was Hutchinson.
Michael Hutchinson.
Still, all those guys just being handed a fat L because Mike Sullivan outcoached them.
Yeah, he was doing that a lot early on in the season, and that's why a lot of people liked him for Jack Adams. But obviously he's fallen off now. But yeah, that game, especially in Toronto, was a lot of fun.
Oh, it was home because I was at it too.
Was it home?
I was there. Yes.
Oh, they did win against Toronto in Toronto, but that was when they had shut them out when they had won 10 straight at that point. That's right.
Shut them out. But that 7-1 game, me and Megan in attendance as well, just adding to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's the Leafs fan, and man, is that always fun?
Yeah. So my favorite moment comes a little bit later in the season. We still have to go back to January for it, and that was the game against the Philadelphia Flyers on home ice when the Pittsburgh Penguins had Crosby score his 500th goal.
Oh, yeah.
To open the scoring, the whole team comes off the bench, all celebrates the goal with him. Not only that, but let's not forget, that was such a fun game. The Penguins then went down 4-2. Let's not forget that. They were down 4-2 to this Philly team that has been awful all season. They were down 4-2 in the third period, no less. They come back with 2 goals. One was Chad Ruhwedel to tie it up late in that game, and the crowd went crazy. And then, of course, to finish it all off, Chris Letang scores in overtime, looking off Sidney Crosby, no less, who was wide open. They could have probably scored the goal as well, but they got the win. Crosby got the moment in the sun, and at the end of the day, that is the moment when I look back at this regular season. That's the moment that is going to stick out in my mind. Between that and then the first game of the season, I was between those two, but the Crosby 500th was great.
I see, like, sometimes when you roll through moments that happen in a year, you forget about things. I, for some reason, totally forgot that happened. But it's a moment that will be replayed forever and ever on this team for this franchise because it's probably the most notable name next to Lemieux, hitting an achievement that not many players do. So, yes, it's an incredible moment and one that, like I said, we're going to see for a long time coming, and it's well deserved.